What is up, MMA fans? Sweet Pete MMA here. Hopefully this works. I got my webcam working, but I don't think I have this working. I think it's the mic from my webcam. Just want to talk about UFC Fight Night tonight. It was another robbery. Clearly, Holm won that fight. Every time a fight goes to the decision and a fighter who clearly won loses, it's a robbery. That person loses a significant amount of their money. In this case, hundreds of thousands of dollars Holly lost. Potential use for money, potential use for more fans, so many more opportunities. It is a robbery. A lot was taken for her when she did nothing but win that fight. It's the UFC's problem. What they're doing is they're trying to enforce damage as the number one criteria, which I agree with and I understand. However, you can only speak about damage so much. And they just recently have told the judges and verbally told the judges to change how they perceive damage. And they haven't changed the words written in the unified MMA scoring booklet, in the rule books. So, and this is the problem. The UFC is greedy. They're selfish. They want to make stars. They want to make people who are famous, stand-up fighters in particular, like Sean O'Malley. They want to make big stars so they can make big money. Instead of having the integrity of the sport of MMA, and it's going to happen. Fights are going to be boring. And some fighters are going to win by control. But at the end of the day, Caitlin Vieira, however you say it, she didn't want to be held up against the fence and be kneed and punched like that. She didn't want that. Holly did that. The judges can't see how much damage is being done by a punch. They can't see into the brain how much damage is being done. So, just because a fighter may have the intention of, I want to do more damage, and doing the look in their face when they're really not actually doing any more damage, or still equal, or the person who had more volume, you still go with them unless there is a shot that drops the opponent. That's when we talk about damage. Not, that punch looked like it did so much damage to her face, or she was trying to hurt her more. But if she was trying, it didn't, it doesn't matter. The whole thing is the UFC is taking advantage of us. They are robbing the fighters. They're robbing the bettors and the analysts like myself, who bets frequently. Every fight card, I put up all my bets. And I'm losing hundreds of dollars, thousands a year, because of these BS robberies. Has to be fixed. I don't know if you need to go with more judges or just rewrite the entire scorebook in general. This is unacceptable. It could be more frustrating. Shame on you, UFC. For you fans who don't like wrestling and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, go watch boxing. Go watch kickboxing. Go watch combat karate. Go watch kung fu. Go watch, why don't you do Muay Thai and see how you feel? Have a sparring match against me in Muay Thai. Not even considered an amateur fighter. And we'll see how you feel if you've never done that before. So for the casuals who talk about all this stuff, I don't have time for you. But if you're a hardcore MMA fan, you know Holly Holm won that fight. Plain and simple, clear as day. This needs to stop. Thanks, guys. I had Holly Holm. If we would have hit that, my 4 last remaining bets were to go. I think I lost 3 parlays out of that and a Holly Holm straight up bet. And at the end of the day, Holly Holm won that fight. If you took 1,000 random people and gave them the judging criteria and then got them to watch the fight round by round and score it, I guarantee you that 90% of them, just like 90% of the media, scored the fight for Holly Holm. And we get another robbery like we do every card. It's a weekly robbery. I call it the weekly robberies. That's going to be the name of this video. Thanks, guys. Sweet Pete MMA. Check for my bets. I'm actually going to be looking out for fights like these in the future and either staying away from them or maybe even betting the fighter I think who's going to lose and actually going to get the win. the robbery, because that's what we have to start doing now. At this point, it's gotten so out of control. Thanks, guys. Take care.